Alexa, what's the forecast?
Right now in Billings, it's 47 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly sunny skies. Today's forecast has clouds with a chance of showers, with a high of 62 degrees and a low of 40 degrees.
Hey everybody, it's Coach Barry. Welcome back out to the fields. It is Sunday, May 22nd. This is exactly a year and a day after our first mow video last year, and as you can see behind me, we're in much better shape. Things are looking good. But we have a few things we want to do today, so let's get to it. So in this field, we showed before that we have some bare spots. Now it's not horrible, but we'd like to fill it in as much as we can and get an extra start. So on this field, our game field, we're going to overseed. So we're going to spray it first. I'm going to put a little bit of the plant growth regulator by T-Nex to keep this grass from growing so high, so we can try to stay off of it for about 2 weeks with the mower. So that'll give that perennial ryegrass a chance to get up and root before we start mowing again. And then we're also going to use our Tenacity knockoff for our weed killer to help hit the clover. It is a seed safe post-emergent weed spray that will not hurt our new seeded grass or prevent it from growing, and hopefully we'll get a big shot at the clover, which we're going to follow up again with a second dose in about 3 weeks. So in general, the middle of the field is got decent coverage and it's filling in every single day, but we still have occasional spots like these, this right here that you see, that is just a little bit thin and we have some dirt showing. So we're just going to drop seed into those spots. The second field, we're just going to use the weed killer. We're not going to put down the plant growth regulator because we're not doing any seeding over there, so we don't have to worry about that, and we want to continue that growth. That'll be the first field we top dress, and we want it to be nice and vigorous before we do that. So the first thing we're going to do is fill this up about a third of the way with water. That way we have something to mix our chemicals into, and then we'll fill it up the rest after the chemical is added, so we get the full 25 gallons that we're looking for to be able to do the entire field. That should be a good start. Now we'll get the chemicals. The first thing we're going to add is the surfactant, and it is 1 to 2 pints for 100 gallons. So 2 pints divided by 4 is a half a pint. There's 8 pints in a gallon, so we need 1/16 of the bottle basically. Next thing we have is the T-Nex product. Alright, and for this, we need essentially to do 1 liter. There's markings on the back. Pretty good. Mesotrione is basically our Tenacity knockoff. It has mesotrione is 40%, and then some other ingredients in there. And for this, we need to have, remind me again. Hey Siri, how many fluid ounces in a quart?
1 quart is 32 fluid ounces.
Let that go down a little bit. We're getting close. So kind of as I expected, the blue dye kind of just makes a mess of little stuff when it touches. And you can't really see it. There's no difference. I couldn't see like the pass I had made. So really you have to go by the four-wheeler track that you left. So I'm not going to add that this time. We're not going to add the plant growth regulator. So this time I'm going to fill it up quite a bit more, add the surfactant and then the weed killer. That way hopefully I don't have to deal with as much foam and we can get it higher and we will go do the other field. So I didn't get too much drone footage of spraying. It's a little hard with the drone to fly and concentrate on the spray. I didn't want to stop and ruin something and spend too much time concentrating on the drone instead of concentrating on the lines and my speed to keep things consistent. It's not probably much fun to watch anyway, so we've got both fields sprayed. So of course our game field has the plant growth regulator, the surfactant, and our weed killer, and then the practice field is just missing the plant growth regulator, and we've got them both sprayed down. So now we can plant some seed. I got this seed from Ryan Lawn Care, one of my favorite lawn care channels. He's now also in the seed business. Did a whole set of videos on the production of the seed and how it's harvested and manufactured and the different varieties, and basically this is an elite seed. Pretty happy to have it. Can't figure out the string, but that'll work. So I have two 25-pound bags, and it's not going to be an exact science. I know I don't have enough hypothetically to cover the entire field, so I haven't done any official measurements on the spreader. I'm just going to kind of eyeball that and check it, and I'm going to start in the middle of the field and work my way out with the two different bags, and when we're done, we're done. And what we get, as long as we get primarily inside the hashes where the thin spots are, that's my goal. Kind of a cool looking seed. It's kind of got a red hue to it, but very fine. And this is a blend of different perennial ryegrasses. Well, now that we got everything seeded and everything is sprayed, we need to water it in, so let's go start up the sprinklers.